our beloved Sudhakarji here. The unified Sudhakarji is here to express, share about the today process and about the level 2 special insights. He is the one perfect, and I will prefer the as a prime person for the unified course. So we always love to start with his session on the first day of practice. So without any late, over to you, Sudhakar Garu. Please take the session.
Thank you. Thank you, Dev Garu. Thank you, all masters. Welcome you all again for the level 2, unified. So people calling me like unified Sudhakar, but it is a Babaji blessing.
That is your surname now.
Thank you, Dev Guru. I know it's all your training and push from beginning. So I thank you again. So I hope you get a chance to practice all 7 different kriyas that Babaji has given us in the level 1. So this course is, the entire unified is structured in a such a way that you go level by level. In the level 1, there is 7 different, they're all basics. They're all, you can call it a foundation for you to utilize or bring that unified into your life. So there are like, step 1, like how you learn letters ABC and then words and then sentences, right? And then grammar. Then finally you start creating your own. It is same thing like this. First 7 things, all is interacting with the higher self. You're not really utilizing a higher self in the level 1. It's how do you communicate and how to establish the communication in a different ways. All those seven different techniques, they'll strengthen your connection with higher self. It's all about the level 1. So if you really master the level 1 and all level 2 and level 3, it's going to be easy for you. Hey, that's why I keep stressing. It's all first level 1, at least 4 or 5. They're very, very important. You should master. If you cannot master, you cannot go it. Otherwise, if you master, it's all going to be very easy, very, very easy from here onwards. Right? Now we know the techniques. Now we're going to utilize those techniques for our personal growth. Personal in the sense, becoming unified. Don't look at yourself from lower self now. You're always highest self. Right? So with all, welcome you again for Unified Level 2. I wish you all the best. Okay, we are all here to support you, and from here onwards, it's going to be 7 days course every week. Usually it's supposed to be 7 days in the first level 1, 2, but we changed to 6 days so that we can go fast. But from here onwards, it's going to be 7 days, so you don't have to be confused. Every Monday, we'll start a new practice. So this week, the 9th week, it's a claiming true desires, right? Claiming true desires is very important so that you know what is a true desires. Otherwise, you start living somebody's desire. That's what most of the people doing in this world, right? They look at others and they try to copy. That means it is not his desire. It's somebody else's desire. It's his neighbor desire. He's living. He's wasting his entire life and energy to live somebody's or to impress someone.
So that
not really.
Are we on 8th week now?
No, we are on 9th week. So there's 8th week, it was a review. So we didn't review, we just give the break for that. But it's a 9th week, claiming true desires.
Sorry, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, dear friends, feel free to ask any questions. Please do practice. And be more interactive so that you'll get to know more. Okay. So I will go through the 9th week practice. It's a claiming true desires. Before we know what is claiming true desires, what is the basic practice that we have to do every day? Okay, that Babaji has given very clearly. If you have the book, please open it. Otherwise, please follow. But it is very important that you read the book. We are coming here and doing it together, but you have to sit down and do it on your own, because you are connecting to your higher self, right? You need to have the quiet period. You need to read those words by word. That is where your frequency changes. Once your frequency changes, you will easily connect to your higher self. Like, okay, so we know all the basic steps now, and you can do it on your own, but we're coming together so that it's a long journey, so it's easy to travel when you're together than doing it alone. Okay, so we are doing it as a group from this week onwards, and every day you have the basic practice that this is how we're going to start every practice from now onwards, right? There's 7 steps, so it's already given in the first page of the. Okay, sit comfortably, right, and feel the love in your heart. Okay, all you do is close your eyes, start observing the pulsation in your heart, and let it increase, right? And then clear your aura of all invited influences and send love to all thought forms around you. Okay, second step, you sit closed eyes, relax yourself, go into your heart space, and make sure you go into that heart space where you feel the love. Second is clearing your aura and sending the love to all the thought forms around you. This is important. Okay, we know we clear our aura, but most of the people don't do sending that love to all the thought forms around you. That's important. Please remember. And third is close your aura to all your except close your closing aura. And then fourth is unifying with the higher self. How do you unify? By recognizing the God qualities and their reverse. Fifth one is very important. So why are you sitting for this meditation today? What is the purpose? State the purpose, whatever the purpose it could be, right? Now you should start utilizing all this for your own. You can, it doesn't have to be that is given in the book. You can start doing on your own. Anything that you have in your mind, you can use this infinite practice to work on that. Let's say you are doing certain things today, you are not sure whether you want to do it or not. You can start using. You want a guidance on that specific topic. Okay, you want to guidance on what is your next step in your life, what is your next move. So right now you're confused state, you don't know what to do. Ask your higher self, I need a guidance right now. Anything that you have in your mind, you can sit down and start communicating with the higher self. Okay, that is the purpose. Any purpose it could be. You're confused, your guidance, your knowledge, you're not understanding certain thing, you are not in good mood. What is that disturbing you? Any random thing that is in your mind, you can take that and ask your higher self the purpose of the meditation today, and you should get the guidance. Right? So how do you communicate? Just state the purpose. For example, there are certain things that are given in the to practice communicate with higher self. You want to strengthen the communication, or you just want to interact, to receive certain knowledge, at the specific time, to have revealed where my thought is going wrong, or is my thought in tune with the God. You can ask all random questions. Okay, and the sixth is receive the signal from higher self that and keep that signal with you for the entire period. I already told you in the, I think, level 1, when you are communicating with higher self, you should have the higher self signal. Then only you start asking questions. If you did not get higher self signal, please don't communicate, right? You may misguided or you may get the wrong information. So make sure you have the higher self signal all the time with you throughout the session. Okay, in the middle of, let's say you're asking some question, you're getting some information. If you still want to reconfirm the higher self signal, you can still ask, right? Throughout the interaction, let's say you interact higher self like 20-30 minutes. Make sure you have the higher self signal all the time. Okay, and the seventh step, speak out what are the communication given to you or write down those thoughts. These are 7 steps. 7 step, like it's kind of a basic steps that we follow every day from here onwards. So be comfortable and memorize those steps. It should be in your mind, all the 7 steps, what you are doing. This is how it's going to be. So if you can do anytime, whenever you want to, morning, evening, whenever you have certain time, you can sit down and do it, right? I hope everybody remembers that. If not, please write down and memorize those 7 steps. The higher self signal will be always same. It's not going to be changed. So if you're still not sure about the higher self signal, you can go back to the level 1 and practice those weeks, and then you will become comfortable, and the signal will be very effortless and comes very easily. Right? Your body moves by itself amazingly. You'll be amazed when it gets, but please do it. Okay, so that is during your meditation, and during the day, throughout your day, whenever you want. I already told you, closing your aura to all except your higher self, right? Whenever you go outside, whenever you go into crowds, whenever you go to parties, when you are some ill people or somebody not feeling good, okay, you can still help them. I'm not saying don't go to them or don't avoid them. You should send your love, right? But make sure you close your aura. When you do this, you do very effortlessly. It will be very interesting. If you all should experience this, doing things closing aura, doing things without closing aura. What's the difference happening? Well, coming back, how do you feel? Okay, clear your aura whenever you receive some uninvited in place signal. Yeah, we'll try to post that all the steps, but I'm reminding everybody like how should you practice. So have the book ready with you. Okay, you already know when to clear aura. We kept saying this from beginning. And then most important thing, send love from your heart to anyone and anything throughout the day. This closing aura, clearing aura can be doing any time of the day, and you can do a number of times. Okay, sending love also can be a number of times. Okay, and last thing is send a thought of forgiveness whenever a grudge thought comes up. Whenever you think somebody hurting you, send the forgiveness. You know what is forgiveness? Forgiving love. Okay. It is not the forgiveness that you think somebody mistake. You made a mistake in your thinking. They came and helped to manifest that. So that kind of forgiveness that we taught. Forgiving love, forgiveness. So these 4 steps we can do throughout the day and any number of times. There is no limitation. And before going to bed, we all know we unify with the God by thinking the God qualities and then sending love and light to friends and family. These 3 different steps, okay? The different stages. In the meditation, we do 7 steps. During the day, 4 steps. Before go to bed, 2 steps. 7 plus 4 plus 2. Please remember everybody. So that's how our practices will go from now onwards. If you really want to take the advantage of this unified, you must follow all these rules. Right? Then everything will become effortless. Every practice, it happens very naturally. You don't have to make a lot of effort, and then you naturally radiate the love. You will see the difference in your own life, and also people around you will immediately notice the difference. Okay. Okay, dear friends. So those are the basic things that you have to follow from now onwards. Okay. Now let's get into the claiming true desires. In the 7th week, we already saw the thoughts that we need to correct, right? But this is the desires. What are your true desires? So, like, for example, let's say you want to own a house, you want to own a car, you want to get job, or you want so and so random things, right? So, are they true desires? Did you made those desires from a lower self perspective? Right? How it's kind of you can say influence. You got influenced or inspired by looking at others, right? So not those desires. So what is your true desires? Why are you came here? Okay, look at yourself from higher self perspective and what you want to experience. Here is what Baba is saying. What is it you want to experience? Baba is telling your experience, why you came here, what you want to experience, not what you want. We all came here for certain experience. Through the experiences, we want to learn. So, what are those experiences that you are looking for? Okay, that is what we are gonna get to know today. So that means if you truly practice this way, claiming true desires, it will lead you to your life purpose. If you really want to know your life purpose, this week the true desires can reveal those life purpose. Okay, you may not get all things in one go, but whatever comes, it will be part of your life purpose. Right? The life purpose will be really revealed based on your state and the time. So whatever the experience that you are supposed to experience right now, or those things will be revealed to you. So this is your chance to know why you are born, what is your experiences right now at this moment of your life. Okay, whenever you had a thought of your desires and needs, okay, your desires and needs, You viewed them largely from the vantage point of your lower self. Baba is saying all the desires and needs that you wanted so far, they're largely, okay, they're largely from your lower self perspective. You lacked the vision. You lacked the vision of your all-knowing intelligence. Okay, so that's what Baba is saying, right? We all the desires that we had is from the lower self perspective. You not see yourself from the higher self perspective and start fulfilling those desires. Your desires were dictated by your desires were dictated by parents. From childhood, parents was telling you study well, you have to do this, you have to get this job, okay, you have to go to engineering or so and so desire. The parents' desires we took over. Or your friends. By looking at your friends, you wanted to become that. Or simply you desire to win somebody else. You want to impress somebody. Okay, it could be impressing family or friends also, right? Or impressing your loved one. Those are the desires. That means then at your true desires, they came from outside. Right? So today, what we're going to know, today spend your time quiet period receiving communication from a higher self about what is you want to claim in your life. You know, like what is that you want to claim? After you have properly entered. So, and this is what you're going to do. After going to our meditation, the 7-step meditation, when you are saying the purpose, what you do, please communicate to me my true desires. You're going to ask this. Higher self, please communicate to me my true desires. You sit down and you will receive the communication. So whatever your true desires, you will get more than one. So make sure to remember or write down those desires. Like how you write down those thoughts that you need to correct, you have to write down those desires. Okay, we are going to work on these desires to how to fulfill. Right, we're going to create a manifestation in the upcoming weeks. There is a manifestation process how to manifest those desires. Now what we are doing, we are writing down the desires that needs to be fulfilled or manifested. We are only getting the list of the desires now. Upcoming weeks we will work on them, so we will manifest one by one. That means you should know those lists right now and make them. Right, so please have the piece of paper or notepad ready so that you can write down. As soon as it comes to you, write it down. Okay. So you are of same thought of God as everything else is. This means that everything in this cosmos is one with you. You are that, it is you. Okay. So everything is for your use. So Baba is saying everything in this creation, it is for your use and enjoyment. Okay, don't get confused, right? It is for your use and enjoyment, but Baba is saying that you cannot claim for yourself. You cannot have ownership on it. Okay, everything is for your use and enjoyment. This is different. This is very important words. Please listen. So everything is for your use and enjoyment. This is different from the man-made illusion called ownership. Right? We want to own everything. But Baba is saying, as long as you need it, use it and enjoy it. But don't try to own it. Okay? That is like selfish. Don't confuse the two. Just remember that everything and everyone is for enjoyment. You need only claim. You need only claim it for your use and love. Okay? Claim for use, and most important, you have to use it with love, thankfulness, and forgiveness. Instead, we try to own everything, right? It is not as long as you want, you can utilize, you can enjoy, okay? And be thankful for that it is came to you. Send your love to that whatever is coming. Okay. You can't claim and get the use and enjoy of anything that is you claim exclusively for yourself. Baba is saying you cannot claim it exclusively for yourself. The entire creation, everything and anything. Okay, people, places, things, anything. Okay, that's called selfish motive and looking yourself from the lower self perspective. Okay. Your motives must be selfish, the higher self. Your motive must be from the higher self perspective. Okay. But how to differentiate that? Whether it is I am claiming for my selfish, am I doing it from higher self or lower self? That is why we have practice, right? Fortunately, you need not labor over distinction, so don't worry about like which one is. You simply need to ask your higher self of your true desires. All you have to do is ask your higher self, what are your true desires, and you will get it. These are desires in truth. These are desires that God would have you desire because they are in tune with the God's thought that made creation. Because we all made our own life plan. We want to experience certain things. We came here and we forgot and we're doing everything else that which is not planned. So that means now you sit down with higher self and clearly tells you what you have to do, why you came here. Okay? Because you only get knowledge through experience. Without experience, you don't get a knowledge. Your desires are to be fulfilled with love, abundance, peace, knowledge, joy, all of God's other qualities. Okay? Please write down every desire. And what to say? You have to say, I claim. So while writing down, how do you write the desire? I claim and write whatever desire you have. You are claiming those desires to yourself. Okay. So write down in the present tense format, not past or future. Baba is saying there is no past and there is no future. It's all memory or imagination that you're doing. There is no past. It's all over. It's never going to come back. So don't go back and memorize anything. Just write down everything in the present tense. Okay. One caution here is while claiming your desires, don't interfere with others' free will. Let's say you are claiming desire with your friend or your husband or your loved one. Okay. Make sure you are not interfering with their free will. Right? It has to be unconditional love if it is other person. Right? So be realistic with that. Be cautious on the claiming with other person. Okay, state your desires as clear as possible, right? And then we're going to work on the manifesting in the upcoming weeks. There is a manifestation formula, beautiful formula that Baba has given how to manifest anything that you want. That will work on it, right? So right now you have the thoughts that we need to correct. Now we have the desires that needs to be manifested. We have two lists right now. And then in the upcoming weeks, we'll work on that. Okay. That is called claiming true desires. Once you get to know your true desires, you know most of the unnecessary things in our life, we'll stop wasting our time and money, energy for that. And most importantly, if it is a true desires, when you are working on that, when you are manifesting on that, it gives you immense joy and pleasure. All other things will start giving you pain, suffering. Okay, you will feel like why I'm doing that, how long I have to do it. Right? If it is a true desires, it gives you energy while working on it itself instead of losing energy. Okay. So that is basic about claiming true desires, friends. So if you have no questions, we'll practice today. We'll do at least 20-25 minutes of practice. I will guide you through the process and take that as a template and do it on your own. So you should do one in the group meditation and one by yourself. When you're doing with yourself, you don't have to sit for like 1 hour. Just sit 15 to 20 minutes and then practice this. Okay. And throughout the day, try to be in tune with higher self. Okay, having those clearing or closing thought. Okay, asking higher self signal. All you have to do is have a question, and when your mind is tuned into the higher state, you do receive that message very instantly. Okay, friends. So let's get ready for meditation. When you're ready, please relax yourself. Make sure your body is relaxed so that you can move by yourself. Let's say you sit back in the sofa, your body will not move. So it has to be very relaxed so that it can be moved. So if you can sit on the floor or if you sit in the sofa, please be relaxed. You give your shoulders, spine, head effortless so that it goes by itself. Right? Don't lean back on the sofa. Okay. We'll do 25 minutes. Close your eyes. Take a very deep breath. Exhale slowly. Relax your entire body. Breathe into your stomach. One more round. Very deep breath. Hold on. Hold it on for a few seconds. As you exhale slowly, totally relax. Let go everything. Let's do one more round. Take a very deep breath. Exhale and totally relax your entire body. Relax your legs. Relax your knees, thighs, your abdomen. Relax your chest. Keep your shoulders dropped and hands relaxed. Keep your neck straight. Have the face muscles relaxed. Have a gentle smile. Eyes gently closed. Scan through your entire body and relax it. Slowly and slowly bring your attention to your natural normal breath. Let us invite our higher self. Invite Mahatar Babaji. Invite Pitama Patriji. And we're all doing it together under this golden pyramid. Just be with your natural normal breath. Be complete with your breath. Let go all your thoughts, worries, expectations. Completely surrender to your higher self. Observe natural normal breath. Be aware every moment. Release all expectations. Completely surrender to the higher self. Whenever you are ready, slowly move your attention to your heart center. Very gentle focus at center of your chest. Experience the pulsation of love in your heart. Dear friends, clear your aura. Say the words to clear your aura. To all the uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light to you. You each created as a love and light. You each has no fear, no pain. You each have a perfect place to go. I ask my dear higher self to take you there. Please go in peace. Be fully aware. Close your aura. I close my aura to all except my higher self. I send love and light to all thought forms around me. Unify with the God by recognizing the God qualities. God is light. God is love. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. God is all-knowing intelligence. God is peace and gentle. Please state the purpose of prayer meditation. Purpose of my quiet period is to receive true desires. Please do at your own pace. No rush, no expectation. Do not lose your awareness. Be fully aware of yourself. My dear higher self, my dear higher self, please communicate to me my true desires. My dear higher self, please communicate to me my true desires. Say these words and sit relaxed. Ask the higher self signal and then say these words. Once you receive higher self signal, please say these words. My dear higher self, please communicate to me my true desires. Be fully aware and alert to catch the communication from higher self. please have your higher self signal and ask higher self, please communicate to me my true desire. Dear friends, be fully aware, be alert. Don't get upset or frustrated. Just watch yourself. Communication will be given to you. Last 5 minutes, friends. Fully aware. Communicate to yourself. you already receive any of your true desires, make a note of it. Last 3 minutes, friends. Please bring back your awareness back into your heart center. Send your love and light to your entire body and around you. Visualize yourself in the ball of this light. Send this love and light to friends and family. Send this love and light to the entire city and the country. And everyone, everything in this planet Earth. Last 1 minute, slowly bring your awareness back into your physical body. Feel your entire body. Thank your higher self for being with you and guiding you. Thank you, my dear higher self. Thank you, Mahathir Babaji. Thank you, Pitama Patraji. Thank you all for joining today, sharing your energies and love. Thank Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Last 10 seconds. Thank you, Omega Pyramid. All the people behind it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands on eyes. Open it whenever you're ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear friends, for joining today and being with us. In 20 minutes, I was able to go into very deep meditation. So wonderful, great energies. Thank you all once again. And masters, I do request, please read through the book. Make those steps. You have to memorize and get comfortable. When you have those words in your mind, it's easy to repeat in your meditation. Otherwise, your attention will going back to your bringing them back. So you will not be able to focus. You will not be able to that. You will not be able to be in that elevated state. Right? It should be in the heart center, but at the same time, you should be able to repeat those words. That means you should have them by head. Okay. Thank you all, friends. If you have any questions, you want to share something, please feel free. Otherwise, we'll meet again tomorrow.
Thank you, Sudhakarana. Thank you very much.
Nareshwar. Please, all of you go through the book, make your own notes, and remember those steps. Because this is how it's going to be every day. So you must remember them. And also clearing aura, closing aura, those things also you should be in your head. So you can just repeat it whenever you want. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Thank you, Naresh Garu. Thank you, Devi Garu. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sakar Garu.
Thank you.